What's up, guys? So this one's actually going to be a repair video, and it's starting off in the garage. So earlier on the Troubleshooting News Facebook group, there was a post because this woman was having an issue with their PlayStation, and they couldn't get it to the PlayStation sign-in or anything. I commented to give me a call if they needed it. One of my buddies, Patrick, if you're watching this, Patrick, thank you. He just goes, "Oh, I highly recommend," because he's a wizard, and I'm like, I'm not Harry Potter. So either way, I talked to the lady, and I'm going to pick up the PlayStation right now. And she knows I'm recording, so yeah, no big deal. Let's go get it. So we just got the PlayStation. I talked to the husband and wife, and he doesn't really believe that I can have it done tomorrow. I'm gonna prove him. So let's get back to the dorm, and we'll plug this in, and we'll see what the deal is. So we are back at the dorm, and so we've got the PlayStation here. It's a PS4 Slim. Honestly, I've never had a PS4 personally, so it's going to be interesting. I'm going to try two different things. I'm going to actually boot it up first, and we'll see what the issue is. If that doesn't work, then I'm going to try a USB reinstall of the operating system. If this doesn't work, I'm going to pull the hard drive out. So we'll have to see where this goes. And then we've also got a controller, because what good is it if I can't control it? So I've also got the smaller TV hooked up, so we're going to use that. So let's plug it in, hook it up, and we'll see what we got. Let's try turning it on. Okay, so we can hear it firing up. So we've got a PlayStation logo. They said they couldn't get it to the sign-on screen or anything, so let's see. Okay, so we got the screen, so I'm going to plug in the cable. So basically, I just put this thing into a mode where it was pairing, and now it's connected to the TV. So we're just going to go through the setup crap, and we're going to find out exactly what's wrong with it. So let's try, so let us, first things first, let's see if we can reset it. We're going to restore default settings, and we gotta enter the password, and we're basically gonna reset the thing. So pardon the noise in the background. So we got to pair the controller real quick. Just gonna hold the PS button, pop up, it says English United States. So we gotta use it to sign into my network here in my room. So we're gonna use Wi-Fi for right now. This is my network right here. I'm not going to show you guys the password. Hang on. So it is now signed into my network, and it's setting up the internet connection. So it's asking about a PlayStation camera. If they have one, I don't have it. They didn't give it to me. So at this point, we're just going to set the time zone. We got to set the date. Today is, at least the day I'm recording this, is October 17th, 2020. And it is 11:27 p.m. Yep, and we're just gonna do these normal things. Okay, so what I want to do next is I want to wipe the users. But first we're gonna sign into PlayStation Network. Okay, so this is what I was looking for. It's the error has occurred, so we're gonna look this up. So at this point, I've done some research on the internet, and we're going to try and update the system before we tried to go any further. Okay, so it says the newest version of the system software is already installed. So this is, I think, where we're running into our issue. We're gonna clear the learning directory, and we're gonna initialize it. We're gonna delete everything from system storage. It says it could take a couple hours, but we're gonna initialize it, and we're gonna delete all of the users because we don't have any need for any of them on here anymore. So at this point, we're just gonna let it do its thing. At this point, guys, it's showing the initializing screen, which is fine. So we're just going to let it run its initialization and do its thing, and we'll come right back to it. So behind me is the TV with the PlayStation hooked up to it. It's currently initializing. It's about halfway done. However, it is 12:40 in the morning, so I'm going to go to bed, and I'm going to finish this in the morning. It finished its initialization. Last night, so we're going to power it on, and hopefully it'll turn on to the setup menu. So this is the setup. So we're gonna do the Wi-Fi first, which is the first step in the setup. Right now, it is signing into my Wi-Fi network. We don't have the camera, as I said last night. So the current time, yep, it's 10:18:20 at 9:35 in the morning. In a nutshell, what happened here is it's still spitting the error code, so we went to the computer, or I went to the computer and went to create a flash drive to flash the operating system. So what we're gonna have to do is create a USB with the update file. So on PlayStation's website at the bottom, we're just going to download the software update file. And we have to make sure that our disk is formatted as FAT32. So basically I booted it into safe mode with the drive plugged in, and it's because I think this port's kind of dead. So I have the splitter plugged into the controller in the thing, and it copied the thing. So now it's going to update the system software. That didn't work either, so the next thing I tried was swapping the hard drive. So we're going to remove the hard drive from the PlayStation now. So we've got the PlayStation right here. So this little plastic piece right here, it comes off, so we just have to lift it up. So it says there's a screw with the PlayStation logo, which there is. It's right here on the back, and it's just a Phillips screw. So we're going to remove it, just like this. And now we can pull the hard drive out. Boom. So we're going to plug this into the computer and see if it's the drive itself. So let's take the hard drive out of this bracket, which is really easy. There's just 4 Phillips head screws on the sides. We just have to remember the exact orientation that it sat in here, which is with the connectors facing downwards, like this. So that's going to make this so much easier to put back in. We just have to make sure it's in the same orientation. So we got to put the screws back in, and these screws do have a little standoff on them. But that's just to go through the metal case. So at this point, we're going to list disks. This is just using the command prompt disk part command. And so disk 3 right here is our 500 gigabyte drive that I have plugged in. So we're just going to clean it. Oh wait, we got to select disk 3. And then we're going to clean it. And it says it's succeeded, so we're going to close this. And we're going to open partition manager, so the create and format hard disk partitions. And then we want to format it, it's disk 3. We want, if it prompts us, we have to initialize it. So now we find it here, disk 3, we're going to create a new volume in format FAT32, or exFAT, and we're going to name it PlayStation hard drive. Or just PlayStation, I guess. And it's going to format it. And now let's pop this back in the system. So we put the SSD in the machine. I've got the flash drive with the data on it and the controller hooked up. So we're going to just push and hold the button until it beeps again. Okay. And now we see a screen. And the flash drive light is blinking. Okay. So we're in safe mode. So we're going to push the button on the controller. And we need to initialize it, so we're going to click X, and we have the USB drive plugged in. Now we should just have to initialize the software and set it up. So the flash drive light is blinking. I don't know if you guys can see it from where I have my phone mounted. So I've linked this website down in the description. This is the PlayStation System software website. So this is the one for the update, which we had before. This is the reinstallation file. This is the one we need this time. So we're going to save the file, and it's a gigabyte in size. But that's fine because that gives us time to plug our flash drive in and remove the other one. So we're going to access our flash drive, and we're going to move this file. I'm going to move it to Documents and put it here. So this is the one that's just for the update. And then the one it's downloading is for the reinstall. So we're just waiting for it to finish downloading, which should be in 50 seconds or so. And we'll move it onto the flash drive. So now that it's done, we're going to just take the file and we're going to copy it right into that same location, PS4 update right here. And so this is going to transfer the file, and let's move back over to the PS4 once this is all done. We've got the drive with the right thing on it now, so we're going to hold the power button. So now the drive is formatted correctly, so it's powered on. We gotta hold it until the second beep. Might help if we turn the TV on. There's the second beep, so let's turn on the TV. So now the drive is formatted correctly, so it's powered on. We gotta hold it until the second beep. Might help if we turn the TV on. There's the second beep, so let's turn on the TV. From here, it was the same thing as before, booting into safe mode and reinitializing it, but it didn't work either. So that's actually where I'm going to end this video. Originally, I was planning on this being 2 parts, with the first part being the entire repair, with the second part being if it actually works. I did return the unit to the owner today. Today is the 20th, so 3 days later, because I did the checking on it, and they do have to get it repaired because it's not something I could fix. However, in the second part of this video, I'm going to show you guys how to replace the parts of the PS4, giving it a proper teardown. This video was more of a troubleshooting one. So in that case, guys, stay tuned for part 2. Drop a like on this video if you liked it. Click up here to subscribe and up here to watch one of my other videos. And then, yeah, if you're not already, contribute to my Patreon. It helps me make videos for you guys that you guys want to see, because otherwise I might not have the funds available to make a video for months. So, thanks, guys. Peace.